Hare Krishna, we continue reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is. We are on chapter 11, the universal form. Text 4. Manyase yadi takchakyam
Manyase yadi taksharyam
maya drashtum iti prabho
maya drishtimiti prabhu
yogeshwar tato me tvam
yogeshwar tato me tvam
darshayatmanam avyayam.
darshayatmanam avyayam.
Manyase, you think.
Manyase you think.
Yadi, if.
Yadi if.
Tat, that.
That.
Shakyam is able.
Shakyam is able.
Maya, by me.
Maya by me.
Drashtum, to be seen.
Drashtum to be seen.
Iti, thus.
Iti thus.
Prabho, O Lord.
Prabhu, O Lord.
Yoga Ishvara, O Lord of all mystic power.
Yoga Ishvara, O Lord of all mystic power.
Tata, then.
Tata then.
Me, unto me.
Me unto me.
Tvam, you.
Tvam you.
Darshaya, show.
Darshaya show.
Atmanam, yourself.
Atmanam yourself.
Avyayam, eternal.
Avyayam eternal.
If you think that I am able to behold your cosmic form, O my Lord, O Master of all mystic power, then kindly show me that unlimited universal self. So in this chapter, because Arjuna, Krishna is, in 10th chapter, Krishna spoke about his opulences, his vibhuti. So now Arjuna is saying, okay, my Lord, if you think I will be able to bear it, kindly show me your universal form. So the reason Arjuna asks Krishna to show universal form is not because Arjuna is doubting Krishna's position as God, but he's setting a criterion for the future that if anyone claims to say that they are God, they should be able to show us the universal form. And they should be able to give us the vision to see the universal form. Like he's saying, because Krishna gives Arjuna the vision by which he can see it. So someone may say, yes, I'm God, but I can't show you my universal form because you don't have the eyes to see it. But if they are God, they should be able to give us the eyes to see the universal form. So here Arjuna is setting the criterion. It is said that one can neither see, hear, understand, nor perceive the Supreme Lord Krishna by the material senses. Our senses are material, so we cannot approach the spiritual by our material senses. What to say spiritual, as we keep saying, even these germs which are flying in the sky and around us, we can't see it with our naked eye. We need the proper lens, the proper microscope to be able to see it. And then what to say about Krishna is completely on the transcendental platform. He's spiritual. But if one is engaged in loving transcendental service to the Lord from the beginning, then one can see the Lord by revelation. Bhaktya mam abhijanati. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, one can know me by devotional service. And then the Lord reveals himself. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tatheva bhajamyaham. As we surrender, to that degree Krishna reveals. So it's a process of revelation. So how does devotional service begin with?
Hearing and chanting.
Thank you. Every living entity is only a spiritual spark. Therefore, it is not possible to see or to understand the Supreme Lord. So we are the soul. We are the soul, and we are a spiritual spark. Our size is minute. Does anyone know what the Shastras say? What's the size of the soul according to the Shastras?
1/10,000 of the tip of the hair.
Hair, yes.
Yes, thank you. So because we are so minute, we cannot understand the unlimited. God is unlimited. So Arjuna, as a devotee, does not depend on his speculative strength. Rather, he admits his limitations as a living entity and acknowledges Krishna's inestimable position. So if we can just appeal to Krishna in humility, my dear Lord, I'm so tiny, I'm so insignificant. I can't do anything with my own strength. You kindly reveal yourself to me. Arjuna could understand that for a living entity, it is not possible to understand the unlimited infinite. If the infinite reveals himself, then it is possible to understand the nature of the infinite by the grace of the infinite. So we cannot demand Krishna, oh, Krishna, by my mind, I'm going to be capturing you. No, we can try for millions of births. Nothing is going to happen. We won't be able to understand Krishna just by our speculation, just by thinking that we are going to be able to do it. No, we need Krishna's mercy. By the grace of Krishna, he himself makes it possible for us to understand him. Although we cannot understand him completely because Krishna is unlimited, but to whatever degree he reveals himself, by his grace, we will be able to understand him. The word Yogeshwar is also very significant here because the Lord has inconceivable power. When we say omnipotent, God is omnipotent, means he has this potencies which are inconceivable to us. We cannot even imagine that someone could have such powers, that someone could do such things. This is inconceivable power. When we think of Krishna, we have to understand it's inconceivable. Can anyone say a few examples of Krishna's inconceivable power? Few examples, it's unlimited, but whatever comes to your mind.
One is when he protected Parikshit Maharaj in the womb.
Mm-hmm.
That is his unlimited power. Like, how could somebody who's outside, he went inside and he was standing in front of everyone and still he protected Parikshit Maharaj inside the womb from the nuclear weapon.
So he's
Brahmastra.
outside. So he's outside, but he didn't go inside because he's already inside.
Yeah, as a Paramatma.
Yeah. So that's something we have to understand. He's standing out, but he's also inside. That's how he could protect. Yes. And as you rightly said. Thank you. Very good. Thank you. Inconceivable. Any other?
He lifted the Govardhan mountain.
Yes. Govardhan mountain. Yeah.
Just a pinky finger.
Yeah. And he was just a small child, and for 7 days and 7 nights. Yeah.
And in the Brahma Vimohan Leela, he converted himself into all his friends. Like he replicated himself as all his friends, and he went for whole 1 year.
Yeah. So these pastimes, they show us that Krishna is really, he has inconceivable powers. This is what we can understand from the pastimes. We can't do these things. Are we able to be inside and yet outside, or hold the Govardhan hill, or expand as our friends and cows? No. But Krishna can. So there is a difference between Krishna and us. So if he likes, he can reveal himself by his grace, although he is unlimited. So Krishna is unlimited. Yeah. So we may say that how the unlimited can how will the unlimited have a form? How he can make himself understandable to us because he's unlimited. So then, what can we say to that?
The bhakti, if we serve him by love, then, and if we remember him always, then that he's
Yeah,
unlimited, like, but he has a form. So by our
exactly.
devotion, he will reveal himself to us by our love. If we
So this is what we have to understand, that because he's unlimited, he can also have a form, and that is his inconceivable power. Because unlimited means everything is included with him. So he also has a form, and that is so inconceivable. So many people, because they cannot understand that how can unlimited have a form, then they may say, oh, God has no form. But we have to understand that God has this inconceivable power, that he can, although he's unlimited, he has a form. And that is the meaning of unlimited. That is the meaning, that there's no limit to what Krishna can do or what he cannot do. So therefore, Arjuna pleads for the inconceivable grace of Krishna. He does not give Krishna orders. He does not order Krishna, Krishna, you have to. Krishna is not obliged to reveal himself unless one surrenders fully in Krishna consciousness and engages in devotional service. So we cannot force Krishna. We may use words, we may order Krishna, but Krishna is not going to follow through. Why? Because he's not our servant. And here we can see that Arjuna is a pure devotee, so he does not give orders to Krishna. He is begging Krishna, kindly give me your grace, your inconceivable grace, so that I will be able to understand you. Thus, it is not possible for persons who depend on the strength of their mental speculations to see Krishna. So that's why we are dependent on the mercy of Krishna. We are completely dependent on the mercy of Krishna. Not that, hey, because I'm hearing and chanting, Krishna has to come in front of me. No, we are dependent on Krishna. It's his desire. We can plead to him, yes. We can plead to him. And out of his mercy, he may reveal himself to us. Is that okay?
yes.
Yes.
Shri Bhagwan Uvacha
Shri Bhagwan Vachan,
Pashyame Partha Rupani
Pashyame Partha Rupani,
Shatasho Atha Sahas Rashaha
Satosa Atha Sahasrashaha,
Nana Vidhani Divyani
Nana Vidhani Divyani,
Nana Varna Kriti Nicha.
Nana
Nana Varna Kritini cha.
Shri Bhagwan Uvacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said,
Shri Bhagwan Uvacha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said,
Pashya Jasi,
Pashya
Pashya Jasi,
me, my,
me,
my
Partha, O son of Pratha,
Partha, O son of Pritha,
Rupani, forms,
Rupani, forms,
Shatashaha, hundreds,
Satashaha, hundreds,
Atha, also,
Atha, also,
Sahasrashaha, thousands,
Sahasrashaha, thousand,
Nana Vidhani, variegated,
Nana Vidhani, variegated,
Divyani, divine,
Divyani, divine,
Nana, variegated,
Nana, variegated,
Varna, colors,
Varna, colors,
Akritini, forms,
Akritini, forms,
Cha, also,
also.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, see now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of varied, divine and multicolored forms."
The Supreme Personality of Godhead
Personality of Godhead said, "My
Yeah.
dear Arjuna,
Pritha,
O son of Pritha, see now my opulences, hundreds of thousands of very divine and multicolored forms."
Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in his universal form, which, although a transcendental form, is just manifested for the cosmic manifestation and is therefore subjected to the temporary time of this material nature. So, this universal form is not an eternal form of Krishna, it is temporary. Krishna's Shyam Sundar form, his four-handed form, his form as Lord Ramachandra or as Lord Nishingadev, all these are eternal forms. They are transcendental forms and they are eternal forms. But Krishna's universal form, although it's transcendental, but it's not eternal, it's temporary. Why? Because it shows, because the material nature is manifested sometime and not manifested sometime. We can see this material whole, all these planets and universes, everything for a certain time, but after a certain time, everything is dissolved. So, of course, when it's manifested, Krishna's universal form can be seen. When it's not manifested, cannot be seen. As the material nature is manifested and non-manifested, similarly, this universal form of Krishna is manifested and not manifested. So what is this universal form? We heard some description in the Bhagavatam that the hellish planets are the feet of the Lord, the middle planets. Then the middle planetary systems are like the waist, and then the upper planetary systems are like the upper part of the Lord. Then the Shudras are like the feet, the Vaishyas are the waist, the Kshatriyas are the arms, the Brahmanas the head. You know, the hair on the clouds in the sky are like the hair on the head of the Lord. The ocean is the abdomen. You know, these few things what we had read. So this is how, because many people may not be able to understand that God has a form, but by looking at nature, they can understand, oh, yes, there is, God has a form. So this is how we can begin to understand, oh yes, God has a form, all these planets and all the sky, the clouds, the air. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So this universal form is not in the spiritual world. It's not eternally situated in the spiritual sky like Krishna's other forms. As far as a devotee is concerned, he's not eager to see the universal form. But because Arjuna wanted to see Krishna in this way, Krishna reveals this form. So, you know, in Vaikuntha, we hear there are so many planets, and on each planet, there's an expansion of Krishna. But there is no planet in the universal, in the spiritual world in which the universal form is there. Why? Because the universal form is made up of this, it shows the material nature. Okay.
But
Krishna
then,
reveals.
just one question, then also the Bhagavatam is also compared as the, the different cantos of Bhagavatam are also compared as the different parts of the Lord, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
But then Bhagavatam is not material.
But that's not being compared to the universal form of the Lord. That's being shown as they are just showing it to mention as Krishna's Shyam Sundar form.
Oh, okay. So that is not
That's why the
the
10th
universal
canto
form.
is the beautiful smiling
Beautiful
face of
face.
the Lord.
Yeah. Okay. So, but that's not the universal form, right?
No, no.
Okay. 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 Okay.
This universal form is not possible to be seen by any ordinary man. Krishna must give one the power to see it. So we cannot again demand Krishna, Krishna, I want to see your universal form. We can plead him, we can request him, and if he is pleased, he may reveal it to us. Pashyadityan Vasun Rudran
Pashyadityan
Vasun Rudran
Ashvinam Marutas
Ashvino Marutatastha
Marutatastha
Bahuni Adrishta Purvani
Bahuni Adrishta Purvani
Pashyacharyani Bharata
Pashyacharyani Bharataha
Pashyasi
Pashyasi
Adityan, the 12 sons of Aditi.
Adityan,
Adityan,
the 12 sons of Aditi.
Vasun, the 8 Vasus.
Vasun, the 8 Vasus.
Rudran, the 11 forms of Rudra.
Rudran, the 11 forms of Rudra.
Ashvina, the 2 Ashvinis.
Ashvinau, the 2 Ashvinis.
Maruta, the 49 Maruts, demigods of the wind.
Maruta, the 49 Maruts, demigods of the wind.
Tatha also.
Tatha also.
Bahuni, many.
Bahuni, many.
Adrishta, that you have not seen.
Adrishta, that you have not seen.
Purvani, before.
Purvani, before.
Pashyasi.
Pashyasi.
Ascharyani, all the wonders.
Ascharyani, all the wonders.
Bharata, O best of the Bharatas.
Bharata, O best of the Bharatas.
O best of the Bharatas, see here the different manifestation of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwani Kumaras, and all other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one has ever seen or heard of before.
O best of Bharata, see here the different
manifestations of Adityas, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, and all other demigods. Behold the many wonderful things which no one has seen or heard of before.
Even though Arjuna was a personal friend of Krishna and the most advanced of learned men, it was still not possible for him to know everything about Krishna. So this is what we have to understand. No matter how powerful we may become, no matter how qualified, how spiritually advanced, no matter what we do, we cannot know Krishna completely. We cannot know everything about Krishna. Here it is stated that humans have neither heard nor known of all these forms and manifestations. Now Krishna reveals these wonderful forms. So Krishna is seeing, so what is Arjuna seeing? That all these different personalities are here in the form of Krishna, Aditya, Vasus, Rudras, Ashwini Kumaras, all the demigods, means 33 crore demigods. So all of them, now Arjuna is able to see here in this form. Ihaikastam Jagat Kritsnam
Ihakastam Jagat Kritsnam
Pashyadya Characharam
Pashyadya Characharam
Mama Dehe Gurakesha
Mama Dehe Gudakesha
Yakchanya Drashtum Ichhasi.
Yachanya Drishtam Ichhasi.
Iha in this,
Iha in this,
Ekastham in one place,
Ekastham in one place,
Jagat the universe,
Jagat
the universe,
Kritsnam completely,
Kritsam
Kritsnam completely,
Pashyasi
Pashyasi
see
Adya immediately,
Adya immediately.
Adya immediately,
Sa with,
Sa
Sa
with
with
Chara the moving,
the
Chara,
moving.
the
Acharam and not moving,
Acharam
Acharam and
moving.
not moving,
Mama my,
Mama
my
Dehe in this body,
Dehe in
Dehe in this body,
Gudakesha O Arjuna,
Gudakesha
Gurukesha, O Arjuna,
Yat that which,
Yat
that
that
which
Cha also,
also
also
Anyat other,
Anyat other
Anyat other
Drashtum to see,
Drashtum
Drishtum to see,
Ichhasi you wish.
Ichhas
Ichhasi you wish.
O Arjuna, whatever you wish to see, behold at once in this body of mine. This universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see and whatever you may want to see in the future. Everything moving and non-moving is here completely in one place.
Oh Arjuna, whatever you
Whatever you wish to see,
at once in this
behold
body,
at once in this body of
this
mine.
universal
This
form
universal form can show you whatever you now desire to see and
and
whatever you may want to see in the future. Everything moving and non-moving is
will
here completely in one place.
No one can see the entire universe while sitting in one place. Even the most advanced scientists cannot see what is going on in other parts of the universe. So we can't see everything in one place. Now we may say, okay, with the internet we can, but we can't put the whole universe in our screen. No, it's not possible. But a devotee like Arjuna can see everything that exists in any part of the universe. So means everything, everything. Everything Arjuna is able to see here. Wouldn't it be like so crazy? Can you imagine? Krishna gives him the power to see anything he wants to see, past, present, and future. That's why the mercy of Krishna, Arjuna is able to see everything. So there's so much movement happening. The sun, the moon, the planets are moving, the people are moving, the animals are moving, can't even imagine how it is to see everything in one place. In movies, we try to see something going very fast, but still can't see everything in one place. So here Arjuna is seeing everything there. This is the inconceivable potency of Krishna. Any questions or comments?
Is it that also because he loves this devotee very much? That's why he's showing. Otherwise,
Yeah. Yes, of course. Yes. Yes. Of course, he showed his universal form to Duryodhana also, but that was for a different purpose.
Mm.
So the most rare form of Krishna to see is the Shyam Sundar.
Mm.
That is the most rare form. The Shyam Sundar form. Hmm.
Yeah. But then, like, he's showing this form to Arjun because Arjun wants to, right?
Yes.
Because Arjun wants to.
Arjun wants to see it, but why does he want to see it?
Because for us,
yeah,
right? For us, so that if somebody in future, if they
doubts or
say that
anyone.
I am God, then
no
we can
so
demand them. Can you show me your universal form if you're God?
That's right.
or maybe he was not ready to fight, so Krishna wants to show him everything, like what is the past birth, what will be the future, and what is the present.
No,
So
no,
he
no, that's
not
no, no.
No.
No, he's seeing it to, first of all, to understand, to show, yes, that Krishna is God. Yes, everything is coming from Krishna. That's the reason Krishna is able to show this universal form. because Krishna was saying in the 7th chapter that everything is coming from me. So here Krishna is proving it. Yes, see, everything is coming from me. And also because someone may say, yes, I am Krishna and I'm God. So then we can ask them, then kindly show me your universal form.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll stop here for today. Thank you so much for listening and joining in. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.